Good day and welcome to Mayor King's TV News. I am Tiniela Emanuela. Now to begin the news, here are some of our top stories. Ifeanyi defeats Okowa'S, wins APC Senatorial ticket in Delta. APC crisis deepens as Nwoko campaign seeks Okowa'S disqualification over Delta North Primary. On entertainment, Wizkid, Asake, Thames, Burna Boy nominated for 2026 BET Awards. And on sports, Arsenal wins first EPL title in 22 years after Man City draw at Bournemouth. Now the news in full. The incumbent senator representing Delta Central Senatorial District, A.D. Ifeanyi, defeated former Deputy Senate President Okowa'S to win the All Progressive Congress APC's primary election in the district ahead of the 2027 general elections. Ifeanyi was elected the APC candidate on Monday, a direct primary in which party members voted in the all local government areas that make up the Delta Central Senatorial District. Okowa'S has, however, announced himself the winner of the primary, despite the APC's declaration of Ifeanyi as the winner. Announcing results in Ogeli, APC's National Assembly Primary Committee Secretary Musa Amagbo said Ifeanyi pulled 116,252 votes against Okowa'S' 3,643 votes. Amagbo described the exercise as peaceful, commending stakeholders for cooperation and orderly conduct throughout the Delta Central Senatorial District exercise. A fresh political controversy has erupted within the ruling All Progressive Congress APC following serious allegations by the campaign organization of Senator Ned Nwoko against former Delta State Governor Ifeanyi over the conduct of the Delta North Senatorial APC district primaries. In an official statement issued on May 18, 2026, the Director General of the Senator Ned Nwoko campaign organization, Honorable Samuel Ekene Kerry, accused Okowa'S of violating party guidelines and called for his immediate disqualification from the senatorial primary process. The campaign organization alleged that the former governor collaborated with certain members of the primary election panel to facilitate what it described as an unlawful declaration of victory in the Delta North senatorial primary election. According to the statement, the action was taken despite directives from the APC national leadership that no candidate should be officially declared winner until the completion of collation and verification procedures by the National Working Committee NWC in Abuja. The statement maintained that both the APC National Organization Secretary and the Office of the National Chairman had instructed that all National Assembly direct primaries results must undergo official verification before any declaration could be made. However, the Nwoko campaign further claimed that word-by-word results from the exercise showed Senator Ned Nwoko as the legitimate winner of the primary election. Moving on to Abuja, the Nigerian Democratic Congress (NDC) has closed the sale of expression of interest and nomination forms for its 2027 presidential ticket amid indications that only the 2023 Labour Party presidential candidate, Peter Obi, bought the forms. The party, however, extended by 1 week the deadline for the collection of expression of interest forms for other elective positions, including governorship, Senate, House of Representatives, and the State House of Assembly seats. Sources within the party disclosed yesterday that as at the close of sale of presidential forms, Obi, a former governor of Anambra State, was the only aspirant to purchase the forms. National Secretary Ifeanyi, the NDC, said the deadline earlier fixed for 6 p.m. on Sunday, May 17, 2026, had been extended to 12 midnight on Sunday, May 24, 2026. The statement said the extension applied only to aspirants seeking tickets in the House of Assembly, House of Representatives, Senate, and governorship positions. It added, however, that the collection of expression of interest forms for the office of the president had officially been closed. Now on entertainment news. Nigerian music stars Wizkid, Asake, Tems, Burna Boy have earned major nominations for the 2026 BET Awards. The nominations were announced on Tuesday ahead of the ceremony set for Sunday, June 28, 2026 in Los Angeles. Wizkid and Asake bagged the joint nomination in the Best Group category following their collaborative project and Run of It releases. Tems emerged as one of Africa's most nominated artists with 3 nods: Best Female R&B Pop Artist, the BET R Award for First, and Viewer's Choice for Rain Dance, a collaboration with Dave. Burna Boy was also nominated in the Best Collaboration category for WGFT, his feature on Ghana's track. Nigerian artists have a strong track record at the BET Awards. Wizkid remains one of Africa's most decorated winners, while Burna Boy has consistently claimed international categories. Finally, on the world of sports, Arsenal ended their 22-year wait to be crowned Premier League champions on Tuesday after Manchester City were held 1-1 by Bournemouth. City had to win to take the title fight to the final day, but the Cherries extended their unbeaten streak to 17 league games, a run which had secured European football for the first time in the club's history. After finishing second for the past 3 seasons, Mikel Arteta's Gunners have finally made it over the line to end a 6-year trophy drought. Arsenal edged the brink of the title with an unconvincing 1-0 win over already relegated Burnley on Monday, which took them 5 points clear of City. On Monday, just 48 hours after completing a domestic cup double with victory over Chelsea in the FA Cup final, City were rocked by widespread reports that manager Pep Guardiola would depart after a decade in charge at the end of the season. Victory at Wembley on Saturday secured the 20th trophy of Guardiola's glorious reign. As it stands, Bournemouth will be in the Europa League after ensuring they will finish no lower than 7th. This could be enough for a place in the Champions League if Aston Villa finish 5th and win Wednesday Europa League final. Now to end the news, recap on our headlines. Ifeanyi defeats Omo Agege, wins APC Senatorial ticket in Delta. APC crisis deepens as Nwoko campaign seeks Okowa'S disqualification over Delta North Primary. On entertainment, Wizkid, Asake, Tems and Burna Boy nominated for 2026 BET Awards. And in sports, Arsenal wins first EPL title in 22 years after Man City draw and Bournemouth. That's the news as read and edited by Tiniela Emanuela. Thanks for watching.